Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ijoma Ngoke. This is Relationship Secrets, and I'll be right back while I unveil the topic of today.
Your words sound like a melody, bringing joy and love to all who see.
Welcome back to my channel. It's still me, Ijoma Ngoke, and this is my channel. We talk about relationship and everything relationship. So today we're talking about how to handle a quarrelsome spouse. Yes, you see, nagging is not particular to one gender, as people used to attribute nagging to women. Okay, some people attribute nagging to women, thinking that it is women alone who nag. Even men nag too. Okay, so it is not peculiar to one gender. So you may be involved in a relationship where you have this quarrelsome spouse as your wife or as your girlfriend, and you're really finding a way to deal with them. You love them, yes. You want to maintain the relationship, yes, but you don't know how to handle their troublesome attitude. Now, listen and come closer. But before then, I want you to click on the subscribe button if you're new to this channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming through. Now let's dive in. Okay, quarrelsome spouse can be very disturbing, okay, especially when you are not in the mood to engage them in their criticism, in their nagging, in their constant pressure. Okay, but good thing is there are ways to deal with this negative vibe. The number one thing you can do for yourself is silence. Yes, silence is the best answer in such situation. Not in all cases, okay, this is not a one size fits all, okay, but silence works in a way that when you remain calm, when you're silent, you are not engaging them in their nagging. At that point, you are able to articulate and then collect your thoughts and know how best to respond, because you may want to respond in the same way that they are throwing jabs at you. You end up fighting. You find out that the problem doesn't get solved. Okay, so one person should be calm at a certain period when the other person is fuming fire, okay, because when you catch the fire at the same time, the whole house burns out. So sometimes silence has a voice. You are not silent because you cannot deal with the situation, but because you're trying to analyze and find how best to deal with it. And maybe when they calm down, you can be able to explain yourself and find the best way to solve the problem. The next thing is meet their needs. The reason why people nag is because of frustration. Yes, maybe they've been talking about one particular need or pointing out at one particular thing you've been doing over time or you have refused to do, and that has really affected their well-being, and they keep repeating themselves. You find out that this particular person is always pointing out one thing. Try to solve the problem. Okay, when you meet that particular need, the tendency for them to shut down that aspect of them that keeps nagging and repeating, and insisting, will calm down. So try to meet their need. The next thing is figure out why they are frustrated. Okay, what is the trigger to their frustration? What is making them to nag you? What is making them to constantly criticize you? Is it an attitudinal problem? Is it something with their attitude, or is it something that you are really doing or you're not doing? So find out the reason why they are nagging, and when you find out, you can be able to fix the problem. Okay, yes, like I said, people nag because of frustration. So if it is a particular thing that they are complaining about, maybe they complain you are not organizational, you don't know how to manage your things, you lay your things around, and when they complain today, tomorrow you do it again and all that, you see that person will keep repeating and repeating. Before you know, they become frustrated and they want to go mad at you. Okay, so, or there are things that they truly desire that you're not doing. So find a way to work around it. Another way to solve this problem is never ignore those things that makes them nag. Okay, yes, you can take tabs of those things that they've been complaining about. If it is your attitude or your actions towards them, or the things that they really need that you are not doing, you can try as much as you can to fix those things. Okay, so don't ignore. You turning a deaf ear to their nagging or trying to ignore makes the whole matter worse. Okay, they're just gonna keep pressuring and pressuring, and it has no end. But when you pay attention to those things and you begin to fix them gradually, little by little, you see them, they begin to change their attitude towards you. Because one way to change another person is to, first of all, change yourself and your actions. Okay, yeah. Another way to deal with troublesome spouse is to check if it is your fault. Yes, sometimes we don't like to take responsibility for our actions, so try to check if the reason why they are nagging is actually your fault, or it is a problem with their attitude. Okay, so see if it is your fault. If it's your fault, try to change. Okay, try to accept responsibility and begin to do things differently. I believe that that's going to help them to see you in another light. Okay, to understand that you are not against them, but you are for them. You love them genuinely. You value their opinion and what they are saying, and what they are saying makes sense to you. Okay, then another way you can fix this problem is by praying for them. Yes, pray for them. Prayer can do a lot of things. Put them in your prayers, that God should help them to understand things better, to be more calm, to know how to deal with pressure. The truth is, a lot of people don't know how to deal with pressure. Some people, they snap at you because of social pressure, maybe from the workplace, maybe from stress. Okay, maybe they are stressed up, and you see that when this stress builds up, the tendency for them to snap sometimes could be there. The tendency for them to become critic, become naggy, and all of that can come up. So I think this also falls in trying to find out the reason for their pressure, the reason why they are nagging. Okay, their triggers. Okay, if you're able to separate these, then you can put them in your prayers and ask God to give them peace of mind. Okay, help them to understand things better. And then you can also try talking to them. Somebody could say there's no need talking to talking to a troublesome person, or somebody who is always nagging, that the situation will never change. But you never can tell. Over time, this little attitude can actually help to remold their actions towards you. Okay, and then tell them genuinely how you feel about the whole thing, how you feel when they criticize you, how you feel when they nag you. Okay, how it really affects you and your mental health. If they genuinely love you, they're going to try to either minimize or stop doing what they are doing for your own good. Okay, yes. So the video is quite short, but I know that if you put this to practice, one or two of this tip is going to help you in dealing with that troublesome spouse of yours and help you to win them over. And don't forget to keep showing them love. Okay, yes, don't become like them. No, don't allow them change you to become so negative, to become the exact picture that they are showing you. No, you can win them over by constantly showing them love, being more patient with them, trying to be more calm in a tense situation. And I believe they're also going to learn from you. So this is the much we can take for today. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so and give me a thumbs up. Please tell me other ways you've been able to handle a troublesome spouse at the comment section. I'll be there to interact with you. I love you. I remain Ijoma Moke, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.